NATO is increasing its aggressions against Russia. And a couple of days ago, I reported about attempt of Estonian and Polish militaries to hijack oil tanker in the Baltic Sea that was heading towards a Russian port. And well, in that instance, at some point, a Russian fighter jet, Su-35 fighter jet, arrived at the scenery, and after that, these attackers from Estonia and Poland retreated, and vessel reached its destination. Jaguar was the name of that vessel, and even though our situation was de-escalated at that particular moment, obviously Russian leadership take the note of that. And well, according to reports, one tanker that left Estonian port was detained by Russian side in Russian waters. I guess as a sort of not retaliation necessarily, but as a reminder that this game can be played by two. Russia also can do some stuff that not just these Chihuahua states in Baltics, Estonia, Lithuania, Latvia, but also other countries, other hostile countries in Europe might don't like. So this is a message to basically leave alone merchant ships that are coming in and out of Russian ports or else. That's what this message is about, I guess. But anyways, let's go through this news. Estonia accuses Russia of detaining a tanker. Russia has detained a Green Admirer tanker that left the Estonian port of Sillamäe for Rotterdam. Estonian Foreign Minister Margus Tsahkna reported on social media X. According to available information, the vessel was moving through Russian territorial waters. The tanker carrying the shale oil flies the flag of Liberia and is owned by the Greek company Aegean Shipping. According to Estonian national broadcasting portal ERR, the Green Admirer is currently anchored off the Russian island of Gotland. The Estonian Transport Department has announced that from now on, ships arriving in and leaving Sillamäe will not enter Russian territorial waters. There have been no official statements from the Russian side on this matter yet. Kommersant is following the development of this story, and maybe today Russian side will react on this information. And by the way, these vessels are huge vessels, especially are taking a route through Russian waters because it's safer in that way. There is other routes, obviously, but waters are shallow there, and it's quite risky to take those other routes. That's why these vessels, huge vessels, were choosing to go through Russian territorial waters. And after all, who said that if necessary, Russia cannot take action against any vessel anywhere in the Baltics, in the North Sea, or elsewhere? So this is just a message, by the way. I don't think Moscow really wants to escalate. I think Moscow is just sending a message that, you know what, let's leave merchant shipping alone. Let's not be destructive. Because lately, by the way, especially lately, NATO countries were extremely destructive, isn't it? In the Baltics especially. When almost every other week, vessel was detained, merchant vessel, that was moving either towards some of the Russian ports or out of Russian port. And, Moscow obviously could not tolerate such a behavior of NATO countries. Hopefully, message will be heard and the NATO countries will act accordingly and no longer cause any threats to civilian shipping in the Baltics. Otherwise, as I said, Moscow can also play this game. Dear friends, if you like my work, please help me to maintain and basically save this independent media project. You can assist through several ways. You can buy me coffee through Coffee platform, or donate through PayPal and Boosty platforms, or you can subscribe to my Patreon page or on page that I have on the Boosty. All the links are on this video in the description box and in the pinned comment, including crypto address. Many thanks to everyone who already helped. Truly grateful.